I'm David McDowell. It's D-A-V-I-D, M-C capital D-O-W-E-L-L, and I'm the senior organizer with the Southwest Organizing Project in Chicago.
And just in 30 seconds or less, can you tell us what the project is?
We're an organizing project, institutional-based, which means we have community institutions, churches, temple, mosques, schools, nonprofit, community development corporation, and other community-based organizations that are actual members of our group. We don't take individual membership, but we work with the constituencies of those groups, however they define it, to help the families build power to try to create the kind of change that makes a neighborhood they want to raise their family in.
We're sharing this video not only with the participants who are here today, but with other friends and families and with virtual attendees who are looking to learn from what participants here are learning. If you had a message to those across the Atlantic about what you're doing here, that they could, if you had some advice to give them about how they could model something that you're doing in other areas or neighborhoods, what would you say to them?
Well, that's a real challenge to do. But what I would say is that we're working to help families in this neighborhood build power, and we're working to help them build power relationally. It's power with each other, and we do it through face-to-face contacts, through folks trying to strengthen people's own personal networks and train them how to use those personal networks that they have within their friends and families and within their institutions to build power so that they can participate in public life. It's democracy at its most base level.
Last question. What is one thing that inspires you and motivates you to keep going with the work that you do on a daily basis? There's a whole series of things. What I would say is for me and for most organizers, change is really generational, and what's very powerful for me is seeing people transform from being afraid to talk publicly to learning how to engage their friends and neighbors to being able to speak on stage in front of thousands. But the thing that's really an inspiration for me is not that the parent or the adult does that, but that their children see them go through that change, and then their children have a different vision of the way standing up for themselves, building power, taking on issues, being involved in public life becomes a norm for their children, and that's kind of the generational change we're seeking to create. David, thank you so much for your time. I know you're running late.